We are ecstatic to be able to announce that our delayed 2025 season finale event now has a confirmed date of Saturday, the 18th of April. This event will be taking place at Kart Silverstone, and bookings are now back open via our website linked above. Due to the fact, however, that it's already March 2026 and the 2026 season has already begun, unfortunately the event will no longer count towards the 2025 season, and for that reason the 2025 season is now complete. All 2025 championship contenders have been contacted in recent weeks, and upgraded championship prizes are currently being discussed. The final 2025 championship standings will be posted online tomorrow. The event, however, will still very much be going ahead, and it will now instead be a standalone special event open to all drivers called the EKS Silverstone Showdown. This will be a non-championship event, and for that reason the junior and lower weight classes are no longer required, hence meaning that all drivers will now race at a minimum weight of 90 kilograms in one unified class. 30 kilos of Silverstone-provided ballast can be fitted into Silverstone's Sodi RT10 GX United karts, which we are using, plus weighted seat inserts will also be permitted, and this will allow all drivers to reach this minimum weight. The event now has a new special one-day format, courtesy of it being a standalone event, and at the end of the day the EKS Silverstone Showdown Champion will be crowned. This new format will consist of 3 8-minute heats for each driver, and each driver will get at least one 20-minute final. Each heat is also set to have a one-shot qualifying session immediately before it, and that will set the grid then for that heat. As is standard for heats and final formats, the points scored in each heat will decide which final you take part in, and the grids for the lower finals, such as the B final, the C final, etc., will be based on your points scored in each heat. The winner of each lower final will then be promoted to the final above and will start at the back of the grid, so for example the C final winner will start at the back of the B final, whilst the grids for the A final will be based on the results of a special 1 lap qualifying session immediately before the A final. Before this, A final drivers will get to pick their karts for the A final in order of who has scored the most points in the heats. Please note that Silverstone are currently in the process of testing their newly installed timing system to ensure it can run one-shot qualifying sessions, and these sessions will be confirmed once these tests are complete. All drivers who reach the A final will then win a share of a £1,000 prize pot. Yes, you heard that right, a £1,000 prize pot. The winner of the A final will not only be crowned the Silverstone Showdown Champion, but they'll also win £200, with second position then winning £150, third position winning £100, and you can see the prize money for the remaining positions on screen now. The full Kart Silverstone Grand Prix layout will be used, and the alternate layouts will also be used for the heats if they are tested and approved in time. Courtesy of this being an evolution of our 2025 season finale event, 80 drivers are already booked in to this event, all in the same class, meaning this is set to be one of the most competitive events in the whole of British hire karting. Amongst the drivers booked in is none other than Dante Dillon, and without further ado, we can ride on board with him for a full lap of the Silverstone Grand Prix circuit. So as we come through the final corner then onto the start finish straight, if you include Farm Curve here, it is a quarter of a kilometre in length. It's one of the longest straights in British karting. That then brings you up to turn 1, which is Wellington. It's a banked left-hander, it's borderline flat out, then through the kink to the right of turn number 2 onto the original Priory corner, that then brings you into Brooklands. It looks like it's tight, but it's actually a very fast corner. Then brings you then on to the Maggot, Beckett and Chapel chicane, which is borderline flat out. Absolutely brilliant chicane. Then come down to Bridge Hairpin. You plunge downhill as you dive into this corner, and you join the old section of Silverstone Grand Prix circuit. You're actually on the track that Formula 1 racing ran only 15 years ago. That brings you then through the express curve into Priory. It's one of the tightest corners on the circuit. That then brings you down to the flat out right hander of Club, then into Island, which is the S bend just coming up. Keep off the curves through here, they are very steep. And that then brings you into the double hairpin, one of the prime overtaking spots on this circuit, going through Seagrave hairpin here, then into the second hairpin. This is an off camber corner, can be really careful going through there not to lose the back end. Now you come through the kink to the left of Wing Curve into Museum Bend, which is the final corner of the circuit, then on to the start finish straight, and that is a lap of the Silverstone Grand Prix circuit. This event is open to all drivers, it costs £159 to enter, and bookings are now open via our website linked above.